Events Roundup this week will have 4 stories from 3 countries, while our weekly digest will cover the week before August 28, 2017. In our Gives Back, Guider Faith Simelani visits another orphanage in Johannesburg, South Africa. And Guider Emil Juan will be with us again for his Just My Opinion. To all our viewers around the world, this is MNC, your Mavro News channel.
That is what we are living in. We are living in a situation where our freedom is being channeled by money. Do you understand? You can't do whatever thing you want to do because you don't have money. Why some people can do whatever thing they do because they have money? We are now made to believe that without money you can't eat. So you have to work hard to get money before you can buy your food.
That was Guider Ashosho during his ideological presentation at the Quabcris Fast Food in the University of Education Central Campus, Winneba, last April 9, 2017.
Now, why are we doing MMM?
Having students in his audience, he showed them how they are being programmed to become slaves in the current scheme of things wherein the rich gets richer while the ordinary people had to work so hard just be able to live by. From there, he presented how MMM's ideology is different from these financial institutions. He shared that the founder's intent was to create a fair financial system where money would no longer be the issue. So in MMM, he added, registration is free and members can decide how much of their money to share. Aside from Guider Ashosho, there were other speakers for that day. Guider Sheila talked about how the MMM system works, while Guider Adamu spoke about the bonuses waiting for participants. Guider Ebezener meanwhile discussed the risks involved and the rules in safe participation. Overall, the quartet's event was a success as many of their guests expressed strong desire to join the community. Pizza and MMM goes well together. This was proven during the Opportunity Seminar hosted at Eddie's Pizza Restaurant in Accra, Ghana by Guider Eze Jeremy Matthew with Guider Kamtu supporting him. They formally opened it with a prayer before asking current members to share their own experiences in front of the potential new participants. For his part, Guider Kamtu shared how through MMM, he was able to buy his dream camera, a drone. The restaurant was filled to capacity of about 90 people who, despite the crowded place, still intently listened to Guiders Jeremy and Kamtu as they talk about the different aspect of MMM. Pizza was served when the discussion was almost over. And while they are eating the both, the host also entertained questions from their guests. It was a resounding success for both as 45 people registered that same day. One of the segments of the event that many appreciated was the sharing done by current members.
So I've always loved to be independent, and MMM is a platform that is giving me that opportunity to be independent, and I encourage all of you to be a part of it. It's not a scam. It's real, so you just need to understand more about it. Meet whoever is your guide here to explain to you and educate you on the ideology. And trust me, you just keep it going. God bless you.
From Ghana, we now move to Port Harcourt in Rivers State, Nigeria, where on the last day of April this year, Guider Indumuisi Nathaniel sponsored an ideological presentation at the King David Plaza. First part of his talk delved on the ideology of MMM, its history and founder. Guider Nathaniel also showed them in detail how to register for an account in MMM, free of charge. He next detailed how to update their personal office after registering so they can initiate a provide help order. From there, he transitioned to the overview of how the platform works before talking about the bonuses that provides to its active participants. He reminded them that these benefits does not come without risk, but he told them as well that the risks would be cautioned or avoided altogether if they just make sure to follow the rules on safe participation. Before calling it a day, Guider Nathaniel entertained questions from his guests and made sure that he answered them fully. Other guider present also helped him explain things. guiders are expected to be knowledgeable and vibrant since they need to reach out to different people and communities. Through them, the ideology of will be shared, thereby contributing in freeing people from financial bondages. In South Africa, one guider that embodies those attributes is Phumzile Honglongwane. She has remained a torchbearer for in South Africa, and on May 13th of this year, she was out again at Dudu School in KwaZulu-Natal. Her audience were mostly women, and they all intently listened to her as she explained what is and its nature. She expounded that is presently globally with millions of participants helping each other through donations using only spare money. She also showed them the processes involved in the donation exchange and the bonuses that each members are provided. Though most of them are new to Bitcoins, Guider Phumzile patiently explained to them what it is and its uses, especially in For those interested in joining, she encouraged them to make sure of Bitcoins instead of regular bank accounts. Our news digest this week covers the week before August 28, 2017. We start off with and cryptocurrencies. As of August 23, the Segregated Witness SegWit protocol was successfully activated by the Bitcoin network. It resulted in the strengthening of the cryptocurrency while its capacity has doubled. Running like clockwork now, the main advantage of SegWit activation for regular users is the lower cost of transaction and reduced waiting time of confirmation. We also notice that more and more members are now willing to provide and receive help using Bitcoin. It can be seen in all countries without exceptions. As for our China community, they have enabled contribution using Litecoin and have been greatly commended for doing so. The Celestial Empire has quite a few advocates of this cryptocurrency, and it is now easier and more convenient for them to make contributions with In addition to Litecoin, China enabled another cryptocurrency, Ethereum, which can now be used to provide and receive help. It's also very convenient, safe, and secure. The main advantage is the almost instantaneous transactions with minimum fees. Still in China, the administrators expressed special gratitude to the employees of the cryptocurrency support department. They used to consult on Bitcoin only. Now they can offer advice on Litecoin and Ethereum too. They have been handling their duties wonderfully. Brazil has been perfectly fine. They have been working in high gear. The community has been developing and attracting new members. Fourth week of August alone, they have registered over 5,000 active new members. In Ecuador, members arranged a charity event for kids. Kids of all ages gathered in the open air to take part in a fascinating program and, of course, were awarded with wonderful gifts on behalf of the community, making all kids present happy. While Thailand has been working in a stable manner, just like before, but they haven't had offline events for quite a while. Finally, on the fourth week of August, the situation was remedied as active guiders arranged several great meetings at cafes and in offices. People of all ages came to the meetings, and they talked in comfy surroundings in a friendly atmosphere. And the team from Indonesia also hosted several awesome offline events where MMM enthusiasts met people who had never heard about the community. As a result, the number of MMM members has risen noticeably. Another high profile event was a charity event on behalf of MMM to celebrate the Independence Day. Also, our partners from Peru continue to be enthusiastic in their desire to study at the MMM's free school. There was another huge graduation, and on October 4, MMM Peru will celebrate its anniversary with a huge event on a grand scale for 15,000 invitees. As for MMM Turkey, they launched a convenient program of return of old Mabros to make it more useful for the members and the system overall. They also started a new large-scale contest with some awesome prizes. They have already caused a positive reaction. And before we end our digest for this week, here is a couple of our best testimonial videos. If India had Saint Teresa of Calcutta as champion of the needy, MMM South Africa has its own champion when it comes to identifying where there is need to help out. That person is Guider Faith Simelani, who has become almost synonymous to charity works when we talk of MMM South Africa. On May 21st of this year, she was again out to spread the spirit of giving the MMM way. On May 21st of this year, she was again out to spread the spirit of giving the MMM way. Together with her team, they visited the Nazareth House Orphanage in Johannesburg and brought toiletries and food items as gifts. With the staff of the center present, she presented the ideology of MMM and how the platform works before she handed over the donation she brought on behalf of the MMM community. In her short presentation, she was also able to talk about the history of MMM and its founder Sergey Mavrodi. She pointed out too that MMM is not only about making money but also extending a helping hand to those in need most. Like her previous charity events, it was simple yet heartfelt. And here is one of the staff expressing gratitude to her and the community.
Hi everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Emil and you're watching Just My Opinion. I'm so excited again today because we will have another brand new topic to discuss. For this week, I pick up the topic from our suggestion form. One of our participants asked if it's okay to select the people whom you will invite to MMM community. It is the first time I encountered this question, but I guess it's really nice to make it a topic for this week. Some people said that we should not choose the people we invite to MMM community. In fact, many are convinced that we should focus on the poor people to uplift their lives, and it's not wrong to believe that. But had anyone asked if there's any effect to the community if we will focus on the poor ones? Will it really help the community to grow stronger? Or if not just the poor people, will it really help the community if we will invite all the types of people to join this community? Here's my thought about it. When inviting people to join this community, I think it will be a good strategy to select the prospects. You know why? It is because we only have a limited time to explain and present the MMM community. And if you will not select the people you will be talking to, you'll end up wasting a lot of valuable time. Selecting your prospects for MMM is not bad. In fact, it will help you to become more productive. You'll be able to focus on your attention and energy only to the qualified ones. What I mean by qualified prospects? They are the ones who will not waste your time. They are the people who will listen to you and will have very few objections. These are the type of people that are not skeptical to the opportunity you are offering. But the question is, how can you select your prospects? Are there any guidelines to follow? Basically, there are a few pointers to remember when choosing your prospects, but most of the time, it will depend on your decision. For me, I will choose those person whom I think needs MMM more than MMM needs them. These are the persons who seek financial success and stability. They are the people who will listen carefully to whatever it is that you are saying about the opportunity. Also, I will avoid inviting people with poor mindset. Take note, I'm saying it's not literally the poor ones, but with poor mindset. It is because they are really difficult to deal with. Most of the time, they will say that your offer is too good to be true, or it is a scam. So for me, instead of wasting my time explaining, I will look for people who might be broke for a moment, but with positive mindset. Some of my mentors call it actually with rich mindset. They are the type of people who will grab the opportunities that come along their way. They are also the ones who will not procrastinate. I think that answers the question of our beloved participants. Oh, by the way, before I forgot, you also need to remember that you only invite people with spare money. Don't invite people who will make a loan or debt just to participate in MMM. In this way, you can avoid people who will blame you in case something happens to MMM and if they lost their money. So again, choose wisely. That's it for this week. I will see you again next week. This is Emil, and just like what I always said in all my videos, everything in this video is just my opinion. Have a great day, guys, and bye-bye.
Another week is over for MNC, your Mavro News channel. Before we end, we would like to extend greeting to our members all over the world who will be celebrating two special holidays, the Rosh Hashanah and Navratri. Happy holidays. I am Mark. Always remember, together we change the world.